So Jake took that board and he just surfed it non-stop for the next 6 months. And really, there was a lot of problems. Like, it wasn't easy to ride, and nobody was saying, "Oh, Jake, you're ripping out there." Most of the comments were, "You fool! What are you doing? Why are you wasting your time?" He lost his board every wave and slid sideways, and it was a mess. But we could see a kernel there. My wife and I were using the belly boards, and we just dug it. We had the best summer because the surf was small. Just riding the little Alayas. Saw no reason to ever think about selling them commercially. That was just fun. My passion at this point was riding the Olo, because I wanted to ride the Olo on a wave and surf like the Hawaiian King. And so the Olo is 150 pounds, 16 feet long. And this is the one day we caught on film. And this is out at Watago's. And I wanted to catch a wave on that board to see what it was like, and I just got so tortured. But eventually I did catch it there, and I rode some other bigger waves on it. See, you have to ride a double overhead wave on it for it to start to work, otherwise it doesn't work. But when you do catch that wave, and this is a small one for the Olo, it is so loose, it has such a good feel to it, it's the most amazing ride imaginable. Yeah, you just get choked up after every wave you ride on it. But so back to the Alayas, Jake was really riding them well now, like, you know, surfing them and making waves and actually looking like it was fun rather than kind of dumb. And so we just kept making boards and making more boards and making more boards and throwing a lot of money. And my wife was once again, kind of deja vu, was saying, you know, "Why are you doing this?" And so I was ranting. So fortunately, my brother Rosa and Sydney came down again. And John is a lot more level-headed than I am. And so the first thing he did is he made his fish shape. And he said, "You're right. This thing does work. These Alaya, there really is something to the Alaya. They're really, really fun and really, really fast. And we oil the bottom above them, and we find that, you know, you sand them back to 600 with that linseed oil, and you keep sanding it back, and that oil's just fish slick. And we start having so much fun on them." But I thought the 7-footers were all belly boarding, so I was still belly boarding the little ones mostly, though I could stand up on them. And Jake was riding the 9-footers, 9 to 10-footers, and he was standing up on them. And then I started standing up on the little one, and it just didn't even click that might be the right thing to do. It was. So we had Matt. This is my apprentice Matt now. And he joined us at that time, and Matt's got these big dreadlocks back here now, 3 years later. But even Matt started riding them. So I just thought, okay, well, we're not crazy. It's Jake, my wife, my brother John, Rosa, and Matt are now riding these Alayas. And we're all having an absolute blast. And we're getting better and better on them. So we start reading the old tales again. And we look at this guy. And we keep thinking to ourselves, for some reason, we keep going back to this picture. And then you look at the tail of the board, and it has a slightly parabolic tail. Then you look at the bottom of it, and it has a slight concave. And it's about 7 feet long, we figure. We had Matt standing out in the yard with his taking his shirt off, holding all the different length boards, and we said, "Yep, that's about it, 7 feet." And so we figured that guy's got it going on. And he must be surfing good. Like, the ancient stories talk about these guys surfing really, really well. They were not going across, they were like the missionaries say, they flew like birds across the swells. You know, that's how they describe the surfer. So I made that particular shape and really worked on it. And we went down to nationals, and Jake right away just started ripping on it and took the whole Alaya thing just 2 levels up. The first one you could ride across the wave on and keep sort of control. The next one that Jake's riding, then all of a sudden we had control. We had control in the pocket. And we began to learn about what the ancient Hawaiians said when they meant la-la. La-la is the controlled slide in the pocket. That's it. And it's not going across the wave like we thought. It's sliding. And that is so fun to do. You can just go anywhere in the pocket you want to go. And it's just like burning out in a car. You just slide. It's that same super feeling. So that's what the ancient Hawaiians were talking about. So we began to really feel as though we were on a bit of a quest, because we could interpret what the ancient Hawaiians were doing better now, because we were writing boards that the closer we made it to the actual boards that they were making, the better the boards wrote.